Most people dread the weekend chore of dragging a heavy, gas-guzzling machine out of the shed, but there is something strangely satisfying about the silence of a manual reel mower. This particular model from Fiskars is a bit of a departure from the standard push mowers that have been around for decades. The first thing that hits you is how much thought went into the mechanics. Instead of the blades constantly grinding against each other, which is usually the death knell for sharpness, this one uses a contact-free system. It feels smooth, almost like it is gliding over the grass rather than hacking at it. That inertia-driven design is the real secret sauce here. It manages to store up a bit of momentum, which makes a massive difference when you hit those slightly thicker patches of grass that usually bring a manual mower to a dead stop. It is not going to turn a jungle into a pudding green in one pass, but for a standard lawn, it handles the job with surprising grace. Now, here is the reality of using it. You have to keep your lawn relatively tidy. If the grass gets over 6 inches tall, or if it is soaking wet from a morning rain, this thing is going to struggle. It is not a brush cutter, and it is not meant for neglected backyards. You really need to clear away the sticks and debris first, because if a twig gets wedged in the reel, you are going to be stopping to pull it out by hand. It is a bit of a trade-off for that eco-friendly, silent operation. You get a peaceful morning where you can actually hear the birds instead of a roaring engine, but you have to be a bit more disciplined with your maintenance schedule. The height adjustment is actually quite clever, letting you dial in anywhere from 1.5 inches to 3.5 inches, which is plenty for most residential setups. The way it kicks the clippings out the front is a nice touch, too, keeping them away from your shoes. One thing that might catch you off guard is the weight. It is surprisingly light, which makes it easy to maneuver around flower beds or tight corners. But because it is so light, it can feel a little bit flimsy if you are used to heavy-duty steel equipment. It is mostly alloy steel, so it is durable enough, but it definitely lacks that tank-like feel of older, heavier mowers. If you are the type of person who enjoys a bit of a workout and wants to keep the neighborhood quiet, this is a solid piece of kit. It is not going to replace a commercial mower, but for the average homeowner who wants a clean, precise cut without the fumes or the maintenance of a motor, it is a pretty compelling way to get the job done. Just keep the lawn dry and don't let it get too wild, and it will treat you well.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.